Hey everybody, happy Friday. What's going on? Juan here. Welcome back to another edition of Juan Plays Live, where in the previous edition, we had a chance to check out Xenoblade Chronicles for the Nintendo Wii U. It's a game that many people had requested that I play, and I love the fact that even after the stream, I had many people write comments, in the YouTube video, in the 1080p version of the stream, and just talking about the game, and that's what it's all about. These streams really are a chance of, if the videos are things that I put out there and hopefully people respond, then the streams really are that awesome opportunity where I can just chat with everybody. And today, I actually set up a poll, and surprisingly enough, this game won. I did not think this game would win, not because it's a bad game, just because there were other options, including non-Wii U options, but we are going to be checking out Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. So, this is a game that actually came with my Wii U. The first ever Wii U video that I made, you saw that I got 4 games, including this one. I have played it for about 30 minutes to an hour, really not all that much. I have played other Ninja Gaiden games in the original Xbox, and then I played Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PlayStation 3. That's the thing, right? But before we go on any further, this is YouTube, so you know the YouTube deal. This is where the subscribe button comes in. And then you hit that, you hit on the notifications bell, everybody's happy. We're doing that, right? But let's check out the chat. Here we have Kitsune Metal Reloaded, we have Nicole, we have Max Power Gaming Norway. So thank you everybody so much for hanging out with me. Kitsune writes, I've been trying to get a bunch of Wii U games, recently got Black Ops 2, nice. I just got back from a vacation in New York. We got back this Monday. And we got a couple of games. I'm going to give you a sneak peek towards the end of the stream. The majority are not Wii U games, although I definitely did get some Wii U games. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 during my trip to New York, and then I got 2 more, which I just ordered on eBay. But I am slightly regretting not buying a couple of games because I thought that the prices that I saw in the store, like you could get better prices online, but then I went online once I came back to Puerto Rico, and I was like, oh no, I've done something terrible, people. I should have bought more games. But you're gonna see I bought me a couple of different games. You are my dream waifu, Juan. Well, thank you, Mr. Max. And with your gaming collection, you are my dream husband, dude. Kinda? Maybe? Also, Zombie U. That's another game that I want to play next year, just in more detail, because I played very little of it, but I did have a lot of fun checking it out. So, as always, these streams are a more laid-back experience. They last anywhere between 1 to 2 hours, and it's just a chance to catch up. So if you have any questions about the channel, recently the channel has had tremendous growth, almost exclusively to the Wii U videos. Just a couple of weeks ago, just 1 week ago, I want to say, I did my 2,000 subscribers celebration. And if you go to the YouTube channel right now, we are already at 2,300. So something that I'm going to confirm right now, once we eventually get to 3,000, I will be doing, I'm not going to say a 24-hour stream, but I will be doing a lengthy stream in benefit of Extra Life, exclusively playing games on the Wii U. So that's going to be Wii U, Wii games, and it's going to be changing a bunch of games, having a lot of fun, because I think that's the only way that we can really celebrate the end of the year, because I do think that if everything keeps going this way, we will be hitting 3,000 subscribers before the year comes to an end. Zombie, you got a PS4 release. Yeah, I saw that, but playing the game, I don't... It seems like it would lose a lot of its appeal without the gamepad. I tried the Xbox version, but I like the Wii U version. Yeah, like the Wii U version probably doesn't look as good, but it's like, I think it is inevitably just the more fun version of the game. So without further ado, my friends, I am going to be switching the screen over here as we get ready. Even though I played 30 minutes to an hour of this game, I am going to be doing it from the very beginning, just in case somebody has not had the chance to check out Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. They can check it out here. Max writes, don't forget me when you're famous. Man, I seriously just love working on the channel so much. Like, I feel like right now is the time where I've had the most fun working on videos. And here's the thing. you know you're having a lot of fun when you're not even checking out the views. Like, real talk. So, I mean, my phone's been spiking up because of the Wii U videos. But I'm checking out my YouTube Studio app, not for the views, but for the comments. Because, like, that's what I love. I genuinely love to check out the comments. So just checking all that stuff really makes me happy. I think I'm going to go with the more traditional outfit here. Yeah, this game is only like $7 to $10, so it's super cheap. So if somebody's thinking about getting it to have their Wii U collection be a little bit beefier, then that's a great option. No Padre here. Josué, no Padre, ¿cómo está? Awesome seeing you around, my friend. How are you, buddy? Fuerte abrazo por allá. As you saw, I try to have a little bit of a theme whenever I do streams here on YouTube. So the previous one, which was Xenoblade, I tried to have my camera box here be in the style of the game. Same thing here. I saw a pretty cool thing about Ninja Gaiden. And it's just like, I don't know. I have fun doing that stuff. Yeah, right? Because it's... I feel like that's how you can really tell the difference between somebody building a channel or Instagram account for the popularity versus the engagement. And to me, really, it is the engagement. Like, when you first start out a YouTube channel, inevitably you're checking out, to get those first 10 views or something. Right now, I'm like, man, I just want to get another comment. Like, forget the views. Like, views are nice, but that engagement, man, just talking with people is awesome.
They've taken control of the area around the Prime Minister's.
I'm going to be silent here so you can enjoy this.
So why me? What do you need my help for?
Oh no. We don't need your help. You need ours.
Oh.
Mizuki,
Plot twist.
show him the video.
This was just sent to us by the government.
Oh! My goodness.
Bring us Ryu Hayabusa.
That is Ryu. Or it looks like
It's
him.
you they want. Ryu Hayabusa.
Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. Max writes, PS2's coming along strong now, hoping to get more interaction when the wave hits. Yeah, next year, I definitely want to do some more PS2, PS3 stuff, and you'll see that with my pickups. I'm going to be working on a pickups video once I publish the Wii U game hunting video. And Octo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, my friend. What's up?
All civilians have been evacuated. Any armed soldiers down there are fair game.
The hostages are in the Prime Minister's residence, right?
Yes. I'll monitor the situation and guide you from the air.
So who in chat has played either this Ninja Gaiden game or any other one? Okay, use L plus B to glide. Okay. Make it look fancy. Let's make it look cool, people. Oh, yeah. Damn. Damn. Okay, I'm actually getting encoding overloaded because I was recording the stream. So I just had to stop that. So the archive is not going to be 1080p, people. That's weird. I did that last time, so how come it's working now? Hold or use the touchscreen to sense a proper path. Okay. I have no idea what is happening. This, my friend, is Ninja Gaiden 3 Racer's Edge. I have no idea what the difference between this and the regular Ninja Gaiden 3 is, but... all I know is these games are very difficult. Uh-oh. These games are very bloody. That is for certain. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so if you hold, you guard, but if you do that, then yeah, that happens. I haven't played any ninja. Oh, But let's finish killing these enemies first, shall we? Oh snap! Ooh! If you want some action, I mean, you're definitely gonna get some on this stream. What I love is being able to be pretty fluid at the game. Like, eventually you just look like a badass, and that's cool. Oh, man. How many enemies do we have here? Am I supposed to run away? No, I'm actually supposed to kill them. Okay. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of enemies here. Let me know if the game volume is fine or if you would like me to lower it. It's got a lot of cool music and sound effects, so. Oh, come on! Holy crap. Okay, I'm figuring out a better pattern. By the way, if you look at the Wii U gamepad, it actually gives you combos, so that's cool. Okay, let me read the chat quickly here. I haven't played any of the Ninja Gaiden games. I used to play Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 on the NES. Played the NES ones, writes Max as well. One of the bosses in this game is a huge T-Rex. Wow, I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I actually played a couple of the NES ones. I was also bad at those. So, just in case you want to see how the gamepad looks, see? This is what you get as you play. That's what I love about the Wii U, the uniqueness of the gamepad. Let's keep going this way. By the way, in a little bit, I am going to be announcing when I'm going to be doing my next stream on Mixer, and I'll also explain the differences, like why I stream on Mixer sometimes, and then sometimes why I stream here on YouTube. Really, copyright's about the main reason, so if you just want to be spoiled of the answer, but yeah. Oh man. Let us keep running away, shall we?
Hayabusa, get out of there.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm running. Oh, whoa. You guys see that?
There's an alley nearby. Hurry.
Yeah, I'm going. Don't yell at me.
Looks like you got rid of it. We can't do anything with that thing around.
Oh yeah. Check out that cardio.
Nice
Show
work,
off. Man, the NES, the side-scrolling games, they had a lot of great ninja games.
No sign of target yet.
Okay, so we are gonna try to sneak
Roger,
behind.
keep looking.
Boom! Yeah. Got that taken care of. Let me lower the volume just a little bit. Okay. Let's glide. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. X and A. Let's try this. Okay, nice. I forgot about that. Thing is, this game really is not about button mashing as much as it may seem like that, because you definitely want to learn to evade attacks, and right now I gotta take care of this guy because he's gonna be annoying me. Ooh. Ow. Ow. As always, I'll mostly read the chat in the downtimes here, because as you can see, I'm not the best at this game. I'm already at half health. And I know for a fact this is not even remotely difficult right now. Oh man. So much blood. Hey, come on, man. No cursing. This is a family-friendly stream. Okay, got that guy midair. Ow. Ow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I got to take care of him. Oof. I think I took care of him. Got that. Got that. Oh! Snap. Okay, got the gauge thing going on. I gotta get better at the combos. Hey Kevin, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the channel, my friend. Happy Friday. I think this is my first time streaming on Friday. I don't know for sure. I tend to prefer the Sunday streams, but the next 2 weekends are impossible. One of them, I'm actually going to be traveling again, so that's why I chose Friday. But hopefully after that trip, because it's a work trip, I can get back to a semi-regular Sunday schedule, because I do think it's just more convenient for everybody. Okay, I need to kill this one. Oh no. Look at my health bar. Okay, can't. Oh no. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are we good? It's safe. Woo! Okay, let's take a quick second here, people. I need to set that. That was some hectic stuff. It would be awesome fighting Barney the dinosaur instead of T-Rex. If this game was on PC, somebody would absolutely mod that to make that happen. And Kevin writes, "You go, Juan." Hopefully I make you a little bit proud during the stream. Let me see if I can turn on some subtitles, because it's weird when they're not on by default. Does this game not have? There we go. Karma score? What? Oh, cool. Okay. Barney would love you. Oh, he will beat the cheese nips out of me. This is a family-friendly stream, Juan said. I mean, it's somewhat family-friendly. I mean, families can be here, right? They can technically get in here. I mean, the blood, it can be ketchup. These are buckets of ketchup. So let's think about that. We're spreading the ketchup. Wizard, I know, man. I know. I know exactly what I'm getting myself into by playing this game. But I want to show I have some kind of gaming abilities. I'm trying, people. I'm trying. That guy just put a grenade in my balls? I'm serious. Okay, I need to kill that one. Yeah, it seems like the strategy is definitely get rid of the long-range enemies first. Ow, ow, ow. Oh yeah, did everybody see that? Expert gaming, but not expert difficulty. Ow, ow, okay, 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 okay. I know, I'm blocking. Why do you keep showing that on screen? Okay, that's actually a little hard to see there. Yeah, I want to be careful to use, not spam these strong attacks, because they definitely take longer to, like the animation is longer. The Ketchup Ninjas from Space, that sounds like a pretty damn cool movie, I'm just going to say. That sounds like it would be available on Crackle. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. This is not going well. Oh, no. No. No! No! I've already died. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, this is going to happen, people. Okay, you knew going in, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, which if you haven't, I mean, this is where I do this thing. Hey, you can subscribe. But you know exactly what you were getting yourself into, right? Yep, but I relish it. Hey, as long as I get it. I get it. If you beat them hard in the stomach, they will spray out mustard. That would be amazing. You activated my Google Mini. Really? What can I make it by? Mr. Josue, Mr. No Patria, if that is even your real name. Oh man, from here. Okay, damn it. Yeah, I gotta concentrate, people, because otherwise we're not gonna get past this area. That's a little bit better. The strategy is definitely quick attack, and then finish off with strong. Do not start with strong. I'm assuming the shield guys require the strong attack, but unless needed, don't. I think we have one more guy there. That guy's still alive. Thing is, I get overwhelmed. Like, if I see the enemies and they're not very close to each other, my body just goes like, I don't know what to do, Juan. Oh, no. I'd like to think I'm doing better, but I'm not going to try and jinx it, so I'm just going to pretend I'm not doing better. Ooh, nice. Okay, we are officially at the shield guys. Oh, crap, I thought I actually did something good. Oh, come on! Whew. I'm trying, people. I'm trying. Just gonna use on that one guy. Ah! We're good. Okay, I need some rest. Plus, want to catch up with everybody. Hey, Dark, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing awesome. Ninja Gaiden 4 Condiments Edition. I would buy 5 of those. Someone should make that. I would agree. How was New York City? It was awesome, people. So the plan right now is to have next Wednesday or Thursday, as of this stream, I'm going to be publishing a near 40-minute Wii U game hunting video in New York City. I visited over 10 different GameStops or game stores. I visited 7 GameStops and some other local places in the search of not just Wii U games, but primarily Wii U games. And there's a bunch of footage. I just finished the rough cut, and it's one of my favorite videos by far. I'm still tightening it up a little bit, and I think everybody's going to be happy. I tend to not love the videos that I make. I think you're your own worst critic, but it's very fun. It's super different, unlike anything I've done in the channel for a while. I think that the videos that I did when I first started, like the Easterland visit, if you've seen that, it's very similar, but that was one store. Here we have like 12, 13 stores, so quite of a bit of a difference, right? What difficulty are you playing on? I'm playing on the normal one. So I saw that you said that this is the easiest of the Ninja Gaiden games, of the trilogy of this one. Man, I already died once, so that's not starting off right. Boosting health with cupcakes and melted cheese. The Puerto Rican Ninja Baker. I would love to have that game. I mean, anybody that follows my personal Instagram knows that I ate a lot of food. The Wii U game hunting video is not going to really have any of that, but you can follow me on my personal socials if you Haven't seen the links? Just ask me and I will link it. Okay, okay, so we at least got past that part. So it seems like whenever I activate that special, it does refill my health. Ow. Okay, okay, it's up to me, it's up to me. We'll make it work. We will make it work. As always, the objective, get rid of the long-range person first. Okay, that's one of the tougher guys. Looks like Link. Got it, got it. Yeah. Oh, I know what's coming up, people. So I hope it goes half as well as it did during my offline thing, because I had to change it to easy. Ow. Oh wait, or is that not this part yet? Ow. Ow. This game is so unfair. Why did you vote for this game? Ow. I can't do anything. My God. Seriously, I take 2 steps and I'm freaking moving. Jeebus, people. Because I think I'm meant to like stealth around, like walk around stealthily, but it's not really happening. There we go. Okay. Let's go by this guy. I'm actually doing it right now. Yeah! Okay, okay. We're doing good now. We're doing good now. Massive difference, right?
Come on. Where the hell are you?
We're gonna take our time. No rush. No rush. Okay. I do like the fact that for a game that is action oriented as this one,
Thermal readings from inside the smoke.
they do have these little stealth parts.
Get out
Uh-oh.
of there, Hayabusa. Regroup.
No. You can take this thing down.
I don't know how to take this down. I'm trying, people. Okay, okay, I got something. I did something. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, usually it's like that's the time where you climb up or something. I'm gonna die. It's gonna have to happen again. Ow. Yeah. Okay, okay.
Getting thermal readings from inside the smoke.
Woo.
Get out of there, Hayabusa. Regroup.
No. I can take this thing down.
Can you go like the stealth route? Oh, that sucks. It's like, that'll be pretty cool, right? Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Ah. Invisible wall. It's not fair, man. Yeah, just kill me again. Okay. Pretty sure it's gonna start asking me if I want to lower the difficulty. I just know it.
Inside the smoke.
Tends to happen with me.
Get out of there, Hayabusa. Regroup.
No. You can take this thing down.
Oh, come on. Jeebus, this is insane, people. This is insane. Like, I'm trying to move. He's actually still catching up to me.
With just a sword. Amazing.
Gonna die again, though. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Ninjas, why do you make life so difficult? I knew this was gonna happen, but it's all about overcoming the odds, right? Yeah, this is the easier one of the games. Like, I don't ever want to try any of the... Look at this! Look at this crap, man!
With just a sword. Amazing.
Yes, every time with just a sword, amazing. Guess what? I'm still dying. I'm still doing bad. Oh my god! Oh! Oh!
Inside the smoke.
Come on, life is so unfair, people.
Get out
Life
there,
is so
Hyde,
unfair.
regroup.
No. I can take this thing down.
Come on. Okay, let me just check out a few things. Huh. Okay. I want to study some of them patterns. So he actually punishes you more if you move rather than not. Notice that? Okay, dude, just kill me again. But yeah, it does seem like he punishes you less if you just, like, don't move all that much. No! I am doing this, people. I don't care if the rest of the stream is this. With your energy, your support, I will make this happen.
No. I can take this thing down.
With just a sword. Amazing.
No, back away, back away, back away, back away. Back away, you idiot! You knew that was gonna happen, Juan. Damn it. Kill me again. Okay, okay. I did do better that time. I did do better that time.
Getting thermal readings.
Next time we're gonna do walk-in simulator or something.
Get out of there.
Oh.
Hyde. Regroup.
No. I can take this thing down.
Plus, I also gotta keep an eye out for sounds whenever he does like. Yeah, okay, just kill me. Because like if I get hit with the fire, I take so much damage. Okay. It doesn't even make sense though. You could easily burn me here. This is broken? What? Oh. Okay, how come whenever I'm not trying, I kind of do okay? Nintendo Max, what's going on? Happy Friday.
From inside the smoke.
Saludo.
Get out of there. Hyde.
Welcome
So
to my
regroup.
Mystery Fridays with
Take this thing down.
player Juan. I knew that was gonna happen, damn it. Back away, back away, back away. Yes, with the sword. Amazing. How's it going in 10 max? Oh, no, no, no! 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 Woo!
It's still moving.
Oh! No! I hate this game. Oh my god. It actually gets more difficult. Aún no lo dije el primero que compré antes de tener mi Wii U. It is so frustrating. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, nothing better than a relaxing Friday than with some ketchup, right, Mr. Max? No, no, no! No! I hate this game. Why don't you give me any additional health, you asshole? Give me some damn health. I know I gotta dodge more, but I'm already dodging so much, man. No! Oh! Oh my god, I need a second, people. I need a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness. Video games, people. We play video games to have fun, don't we? Hopefully you're having a little bit of fun. And through my frustration, just thank you for hanging out with me. As I mentioned, I love, even though I'm just thankful everybody's just here hanging out with me. That's what it's all about. You know, the frustration. I'm just acting right now. You know, it's just pure acting. No actual frustration. You know, totally. Oh my god. Okay, we are doing this. Oh yeah, screw Dark Souls, man.
No. I can take this thing down.
My god, why did you hit me? I just hit. Oh my god. Hey Kane, what's going on, man?
Just a
Oh, I know. With just a sword, it is amazing. I've heard it nonstop from you. Oh, just kill me again. Just end it. Just end it. Okay, I think I figured out 3 different strategies I do want to try. So, you know, you're having a good gaming session when someone tells you to shut up. Well,
inside the smoke.
oh man. Luckily, we live in an environment here where things are okay.
No. I can take this thing down.
What? This is a tutorial. Dude, tell me you're joking. Tell me you are joking, Max. Tell me you're
Just a
joking.
sword. Amazing.
Man, I love New York. That was my 4th time visiting New York, Kane. I love it every time. Oh my god. So much happening. So much happening, people. This is not fair. This should be illegal. Oh. I am definitely not meant for this game. I know my video game genres. I love me some of them platformers. Okay, we can do a good platformer. Next time, no! No! Oh, can we switch to hero mode then? Because at the expense of my mental health, I feel like we need to hero it up. I am going to be the hero. Everybody can. Where can I change this? Is it still an option? This is so insulting. You occasionally play action games. Gameplay support active. Wow.
Getting thermal readings from inside
People.
the smoke.
Yeah. I'm not proud of this.
Hayabusa, regroup.
But otherwise, we will literally stay here. Watch I still die. Watch I still die. I'm serious when I said, like, watch, I was joking. Come on. That's not even fair. That's not even fair. I glitched into the damn fire. Oh, come on. There's no difference. There's no damn difference, people. Look at this.
Just a sword.
I know, with just... Shut up. Shut up. Oh, yeah, this is totally lower difficulty. I can tell. I can tell by the pixels. Oh! Oh! Give me some health! Can I buy health? Is it $5? I will spend the $5 to regain some health, people.
It's still moving.
I know, right? It's amazing. It's amazing.
The
What?
generator's exposed.
What?
Take it out.
It's not letting me climb. Yes, people, I totally completed this at the default difficulty. It's amazing. Oh! Oh!
Amazing. Such power.
There's no power in this lady. I can guarantee you.
Roger.
There's no power to be had. Game Rights, your channel is growing so fast. Man, I really am happy with everything that's been happening recently. So thanks, everybody, for the support. Clearly, you're not subscribing to me for the pro gaming. You're subscribing to me, hopefully, for the good times, the conversations. A lot of the games that I'll stream, generally speaking, though, will be a little bit more laid back or have more downtime, so it can just allow us to have more conversations. So everybody in chat, generally speaking, do you prefer to play games that it is about like dying a lot and getting good, and games that are difficult? You know, people say like the Dark Souls, but I mean, these games came out before that, you know, going back to the first Ninja Gaiden. So what kind of game do you tend to look for? Like for me, for a little while during the PS2 generation, I was a little bit about that, but I mean, if the default difficulty is this one, then hey, that makes a lot of sense because I mean it is still difficult. I'm not dead, which definitely does show that the difficulty lowered, but I mean, like because I'm working, you know, I think that as you get older, you just like to play games for the experience. Like I'm not looking to play games at the extreme difficulty, you know, to become the very best. Like I just like to be able to experience that. I don't think I bought, yeah, I actually didn't buy any PS2 games during the trip. I did find a couple of ones that I almost bought, but I did get some PS2 games recently. So I think I showed you those pictures, Max. I think I sent those to you. But, some videos I definitely do want to keep doing, just because I love them, is the PS2 demo. PS2 demo jam pack videos. Why is he taking so long to die? There we go.
Watch out, they're on the roof.
Yeah, like DMC is very similar. I played DMC 3 a little while back, and I mean that's definitely a game that does test your patience, right? Oh, nice. You asshole! Like, oh, nice. You make me freaking look bad. Oh, man. Would love to see you in a bathtub filled with PS2 games. I mean, hey, when we get to those 10,000 subscribers, no, people, no. First of all, we don't have a bathtub. We have a shower, but we can work on a Gerald-esque picture in the future. We can make a calendar about all of that. Got a couple questions in chat. Trying to get some platinum trophies. Depends on the mode. Can you talk about the food in New York? I mean, I ate a bunch of food. I got a couple of pictures on my Instagram, but generally speaking, I mean, I gained 7 pounds during the trip. Luckily, I already lost about 5. But has anyone played DMC 1 and 2 on the Switch? I have not. Just because personally, it's like I feel it's a little bit expensive. It's like $20 each. Whereas I have the Devil May Cry collection on PS4. It's back here. And I mean, that was like what? I got it for $15, the trilogy. It's like, come on now. Also, check this out to me. This is actually a sticker. Let me show you something that I purchased recently, because I feel like we gotta lessen the anxiety from all of the violence. And Ruang, what's up, man? People, don't judge me, okay? Promise me you will not judge me when you see this, okay? This is something that I actually bought with my own hard-earned money. I'm gonna slowly reveal. As I slowly reveal this, I would love, like, write the first thing that comes to your head, okay? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It's happening. That's right. I own the first set of official Player Juan stickers. And by first, I mean the only, really. Yes, I actually bought stickers of my own face. And I actually used them. Here's an example. Here's my phone. Oh my goodness, check it out. Amazing. Go to work, I got my face on my phone. So, I don't know. I just love that. Plus, I did this. I got to show you this. I sent a tweet about this, but, you know, I have the PlayStation 1 Classic. Well, what about the PlayStation Juan Classic, huh? Literally, this is the entire reason I got those stickers, just so I could replace the Sony logo with my face. It's amazing, and I have absolutely no regrets. Yeah, they are emojis. I made those a little while back. I'm thinking of maybe doing that on YouTube. I forget that you can do memberships, so if somebody would like to support the channel long term in some streams or something, I don't even know how memberships actually work. But I can do custom emojis, so I have multiple ones. As you can see, some of them are like frustrated Juan. It's like different. It's like, how are you feeling today? Which Juan are you feeling today? That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. I'm a sad human being, people. Looks like a werewolf. Well, actually, this one kind of does. The constipated Juan. That's literally what I told the artist. It's like, I want one where I look constipated. Super Mario stickers. Yay! Plus, they're actually really high quality. They're vinyl. So, like, they don't stain. It's, like, super high quality. Oh, walking around, this is nice. Okay, I can learn use. Alright, Octo, thank you for hanging out, man. Hopefully you can check out the archive, but I always appreciate everybody's support, so take care, man. Unique evolution of Ninja's traditional hand-mounted claws. Okay, sure. How do I know how much needed? 25 current. Parry an enemy attack and follow up with your own knife while guarding press. Okay, that's actually nice. I'd like to try that. Before I forget, though, I do have an announcement. As I mentioned, I am going to be doing some streams on Mixer. Most of the streams that I do on Mixer are primarily going to be things that I don't really have an intention of covering on the channel, or I am going to be streaming on a semi-regular basis. Like these type of streams that I do here, because they're more about the conversations, I don't think like I would do another Ninja Gaiden stream or another Xenoblade stream, but there could be another Xenoblade stream on Mixer. You know, my YouTube channel is not a streaming channel. Streaming is like a bonus thing that we do to hang out. So, next Wednesday, check this out. This is going to be happening on Mixer, my friend. So the idea is that I do fully intend on beating Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic in December. So starting next week, I am going to be streaming that game. And the goal is that whenever I can, you know, whether it be 30 minutes or 4 hours, I am going to be doing that. And yeah, I like the non-pressure of like doing the streams on Mixer, because also like, you know, this is a Wii U game, so it's more related to the channel. But there are other games that I'm going to stream that really it's not something that I have any intention of doing a video of. I don't want the pressure of having it have to tie in to the channel. Golden scarabs are scattered throughout the world. Okay. Yeah, so the cool thing is that I'm going to be playing the actual original Xbox version. And this is actually going to run in 4K on the Xbox One X. It's going to be 1080 for the stream because like I don't have a 4K setup. But even though it's not going to be widescreen, I have seen comparisons, and it is the cleanest way to play the game. No, I would definitely love to stream. I'm not going to say every day. It's like streams to me are a bonus, you know? Because, like, to me, sitting down and editing has always been my passion. Like, for example, my wife, Nicole, who is in chat, she's streaming 2 to 3 times a week on Mixer. It's primarily in Spanish, but, you know, she's completely bilingual, so you can follow her channel. If she would like to link that, I have no problem. Plus, Nicole, if you could link to my channel as well, that would be great. I'll link to your channel and mine. But part of the reason that I like streaming as well is that I would rather put out 2 to 3 videos a month than put out 5 mediocre videos. You know what I'm talking about? I did have a time where I felt the pressure to have to put out like 2 videos a week. I put out 2 videos for a week for a while. And it drained me. You know, and it drained me, and the quality I was not happy with. And ever since I went down to the 1 video a week format, I thought that it made me a better editor. And I have had weeks where I haven't put out a video because I'm working on like a longer video, you know, or something like that. Like this week I'm doing the stream as opposed to putting out a video. So whenever I stream, there will not be a video that week. In the case of YouTube, like the Mixer stream, that's going to happen next Wednesday. But then on Thursday, the idea is to put out that Wii U game hunting video. That's another good indication. If you see me streaming on Mixer, you know that that's not going to mess up the schedule for that week. It's like one video a week. It's not that it's impossible or not. It's that I'm very picky. It's like if I don't feel inspired to work on a video, I don't like the pressure of like, well, I got to put out a video this week, you know. And in figuring out, you know, which videos you want to put out to make sure they work, to make sure that you feel satisfied with. You know, there were videos some weeks where I put something out because it's like I needed to do something, but I was like, oh, I hope this is not somebody's first video on my channel, you know. And I still know exactly which videos I'm talking about. But it's like if you're able to stream and you're like, okay, so then I'm not recording that week, then it's like, okay, I can really think about what I actually want to do for the next video.
Come, Ryu Hayabusa.
Oh, crap. Oh, I thought that would do more damage. Oh, damn.
Now the curtain rises on the second act.
We'll read the chat in a second, my friends. Okay, that doesn't work. It's like I read something about PS2 collection. Read that in a second. But like, for example, I did a PS2 collection video this year, and it took me 6 months to work on. Because I actually recorded footage for every game I talked about in that video. So even if I played 30 minutes of each game, when you talk about 40 games, I mean, think about that, right? But like, that's a video that I'm damn proud of, you know? I'm like, it took a while, but that's good now. That's good now in a year. And that's the type of content that I love to work on. I don't like to work on those videos that's like, it's relevant for a week. That's why I don't do news coverage. Like, I would rather do a live stream covering news, right? Where it's like, oh, let's talk about this. Like, that to me is cool. Because it's like, we're talking about this common thing. Like, today, Diablo 4 came out. It was announced, you know, Overwatch 2, all of this stuff from BlizzCon. Oh, snap. My sword is gone. What's happening?
Open your eyes, Ryu Hayabusa.
And like you mentioned, Kane, I mean, to me, I'm not a streamer primarily, so the streams really are supplemental to the videos.
So, how does it feel to suffer as all of your victims?
I don't know. You tell me.
No. We are both steeped.
After this, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the upcoming pickups video. I think I got an insane amount of games, people. Like, I've gotten a little carried away, but video game collecting is something that it really does make me happy. And I find deals, so it's not like I spend hundreds of dollars. It may look like it, but when you're patient, you know, you can find 4 for $10 deals, things like that, and it's really not that expensive. I think the problem is like when you want to build up a video game collection, but you buy the first thing you find, like that's when it gets insane.
Hurry up or you won't make it.
I'm trying.
Hayabusa!
How disappointing.
And yeah, that's a bad habit. I think that I got from playing a little bit of God of War and other hack and slash games, Max, which is like hit, hit, hit. Forget about dodging. Like this game, the priority is not hitting; it's dodging, and that takes some getting used to. It's like I played a little bit of Bloodborne, and that was the same thing, right? It's like if you get greedy trying to hit, I actually think Bloodborne's slightly more forgiving. But it's the same premise where it's like it's not about hitting the attack button. It's when you want to hit it. It's when you choose to dodge.
Good.
I like the fact that there's a lot of cutscenes in this, and it's like a lot of story. Could easily be a generic action
Don't worry
game.
about it. What matters now is
I don't know how this game reviewed or how people view it in the grand scheme of the trilogy.
the soldiers withdrew
Like
once the rest of
difficulty
us
aside, I don't know if this is like
Appears you really
the
were
lesser
there.
appreciated and people like the first one more, talking about the 3D ones.
This new world has no need of nation states. No need of avaricious, incompetent prime ministers, or presidents, or kings, or despots. Every nation, every country must immediately agree to our terms of surrender.
Okay.
You have 7 days.
Oh, damn.
Exactly the number of days it took God to create the world. Failure to comply will result in your immediate destruction.
Damn.
We did it to London, and we can do it to you.
Got around sevens. I could see that because it's the third one of this, right? And it's Racer's Edge, and I saw that there was a regular Ninja Gaiden 3. So I don't know if it's like the Devil May Cry 3 special edition scenario where they cleaned it up a little bit. You let me know if I'm wrong about that, but just based on that, it's like I'm assuming that's what happened because I only see people talk about this one, not the normal third one. So, but let me show you before I play a little bit more here. I'll be back and make some mushroom and cheeseburgers. Nice. But I'm gonna try and show you the stack. You're not gonna see the games because people, I gotta build up. So here's what's gonna happen for the next 2 weeks, starting next week. Next week, Wednesday, Thursday, one of those 2 days, you're gonna see the Wii U game hunting video. The week after, it's gonna be a massive pickups video talking about the games that I got in the trip because obviously. The video next week, it's more about the trip rather than me going into detail as to why I got each game, right? And before I went to New York, I actually got a couple of other games. So it's going to be a massive pickups video. I got 2 pro wrestling loot boxes. So it's going to be like 2 almost 1 hour long videos. It's going to be a little insane here. The regular didn't have different weapons unless bought no blood. All the blood was purple. What? When we get a new house and a PC, maybe we will start up a YouTube channel based on the collection, showing off games and asking people games they want to see more of. Yeah, like, my wife and I are in a similar process of what you're writing right now, Max. And that is ideally what I would like to do as well, because I think it's so much more personal. I don't know if you follow this channel, but The Last Gamer, I think you definitely would appreciate a channel like The Last Gamer because it really is about that. It's not like, today we're going to review this game. It's more of just like, hey, we're in the game room. This is what we do. This is our house. This is our gaming environment. And it's just like having that community interaction. And I'm a really big fan of that. But without knocking this down, let me see if I can show you this. Oh, man. I'm just going to say these are not all the games. Yes, there are actually more games that I'm about to show you. So this is not all just from New York. This is from New York and before the trip. Oh, man. I'm going to talk about all of this and 5 more games. Holy crap. It's a bit insane. I know it's a bit insane, okay? I love video games. And if you look at my shelf, I do not have rooms to put all of this. So I've followed him since the start. Nice, man. To me, he's a really big inspiration because The Last Gamer, for those who don't know, he's an Australian gamer. And he actually built a house that's basically his gaming house. and he has an insane collection, and I love how he showcases it. But even though he has so many games, it's about the games he has an emotional attachment to, the consoles he really cares about. He can talk about the games that he owns. It's not just that he bought a game because it was cheap. Like, there's an actual story behind the games that he has, and I love that. So I love to check out his videos. Super, super great. I'm gladly gonna stay in hero difficulty. Last gamer called out Metal Jesus? Really? Did he do that recently? Because, like, the one thing that I see from Metal Jesus, which I'm obviously subscribed to as well, is that, you know, he talks about the hidden gems. Really? When did that happen? Whoa. Is that legit? That's, like, for those that don't know in chat, Max Gaming wrote, Metal Jesus offered to promote him for $3,000 and it blew up. Nicole, like, I need somebody to do some research on this. This is some juicy stuff. Honestly, Racer's Edge on Wii U is like the definitive edition of this version of Ninja Gaiden. I've seen a similar thing with Mass Effect 3. I've seen a lot of people talk about the Wii U version as the definitive one, because it obviously has like the gamepad support. One game I do want to tackle in its own video is going to be Nintendo Land. You know, Nicole and I spent about an hour or two playing it last night, and I'm like, you know what? That game could use a little bit more attention. Considering you can get that game for $4 with a box.
Looks like we'll be working together for a while longer, Hayabusa.
It does.
Well, that's crazy. It's like, to me, I really do think that the best way to grow is through collaboration and just community building. Like, I've talked, you know, to Dark Linux, and I definitely want to do some stuff with you. Like, I'm figuring out different ways to grow the channel. Like, the channel will probably change a little bit next year, and just like I want more discussion, you know. If you see the length of my videos, I don't like 5-minute videos. I don't like rushed videos. I like experiences. I like sitting down. To me, whenever I edit a video, I'm with the mindset of somebody's having lunch while watching this. Somebody's having dinner while watching this. It's like, I want to be with you when that is happening, and that's my inspiration for working on the channel. You know, that could actually be a fun video. YouTube channels that inspire me. Because I definitely follow, like, I can pinpoint many channels and I'm like, I take a little bit of this or take a little bit of that. Yeah, no, man, I love just, there's just something really cool about that guy. Hold L and use trigger to aim. Oh, that's cool.
What's that sound?
Yeah, going forward, I do want to focus on some PS3 stuff. I think that the PS3, like, now is really the best time to collect for the PS3, I believe, just because price-wise, like, I went to GameStop, and people, I didn't buy more games just because it's like I would go broke, but, man, it is so good right now. Okay, so I need to actually use this. I thought that I could use, right, because the sword is gone. Huh. Just thought about that. I'm like, well, where did the sword go? Ow. Ow. Jeeps, okay, it's getting a little difficult here. John Hancock, and obviously this is a live stream, so I want to be careful. Like, I do follow his channel, and I like his conversations. But his channel I watch every now and then. Like there are some channels like Scott the Waz, Spawn Wave, where it's like they put out a video and I watch it. GameSack's another one. Last Gamer's another one. There's other channels that it's like I like to watch their content, but I need to be in a very specific mood to enjoy it, you know? Yeah, no, like watching, I become pretty good at just checking out eBay and figuring out ways to get better deals on eBay. eBay's got some stuff, people. If you use the eBay app rather than the website, you do get access to better deals, and I've seen that for a fact. I've searched the same thing on my computer and on the app, and the app does a better job highlighting sponsored posts. So if there's like an eBay account that, you know, pays to have their stuff be featured, the app actually highlights that a lot more.
It's just a loner.
Okay. Tell Hayate I said thanks.
You should have someone in the village take a look at that arm.
Yeah, no, like in my case, this may be somewhat controversial. Like, I hate the term gamer community in many ways because I feel like it generalizes, like, hey, the basketball community. But it's like, there's like how many teams, you know? You talk about the gaming community, but it's like how, you know, think about how many gamers. Because it's like there's retro gaming, but even within that, there's so much. And to me, it's just like, just be people, you know? And I'm a big fan of that. It's like, I don't like it when people brand themselves. Like, one thing I love about your Instagram account, which people, I will always plug that, Max Gaming Power Norway. I love his Instagram account. It's an artistic way to showcase some of his favorite games, and I love that you're just a person. You know, you're not a character. You're not trying to be somebody, and that's naturally just how to grow. And in 10 Max, are you fully bilingual? Where are you from? Because for some people, I forget people. I have bad names. I have a bad memory, I should say. Like next year, I'm thinking once we move, like we will move at some point. At some point, we will no longer live where we live. Could be where we want to live. Could be somewhere else, but. We are going to have our own separate offices right now. Like, I'm looking at my wife, just for context, like, we are both in the same office. And that's sometimes challenging, you know, when maybe she would like to stream as I'm recording something, or she would like to do something else. And even though we'd love to spend time together, it's like, it is nice to have your own space. So once that is a thing, I have thought about different series that I could do, different stuff that I could do to have a little bit more fun. Uruguay, nice. That is awesome, brutal. Oh, okay, there we go. Aim, shoot. Like, for example, something that I love doing is I'm part of a podcast called The Cash to the Past I mentioned, which, like, it's a very small podcast. Like, we love doing it because we're three friends that we've known each other for over 10 years. We met each other online, and we talk about games that many times are not relevant. They're not time-sensitive stuff, but it's like we put out an episode, and it doesn't matter if 2 people watch it. We feel so freaking good. We feel so freaking good checking that out. Like, we did a Silent Hill 2 review, and we put that out. I'm like, man, whether it be one person or 1,000 that check it out, we did that, and that's content I'm damn proud of, and nobody can take that away. And absolutely, Max, I would love to do some stuff with you. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. No hay tranquilo Nintendo Max. Nosotros aquí, a pesar que la transmisión es principalmente en inglés, yo soy completamente bilingüe. Tienes un amigo aquí en Puerto Rico. Cualquier duda, pregunta, Nicole en su canal de Mixer hace transmisiones en español. Así que si te interesa, Nicole, puedes compartir el enlace nuevamente y puedes compartir con Nicole por allá. Back to English, people. That's another thing. It's like I have thought about doing content in Spanish. It's like this is not my job, and I don't have the time for that. I would love that. I've actually recorded some videos in English and Spanish, only to never put out the Spanish language version, just because it's a lot. It's very draining. An input that converts the caster's key into slashing blades. Cast an input with an A. Okay. Yeah, we would need to go out first. Maybe a nice dinner, you know. Oh, Dark Road. Authenticity for online is such a rare thing to find nowadays. Yeah, it's like there's a reason that so many people and once again, like this is what I love. Like we're playing a game that's cool and neat, but this conversation is something that I love. I think that it's just people have always tried for fame since they were a kid, right? It's like you watch a movie, you want to be the rock star, you want to be the Hollywood celebrity, and nowadays you can become that with your phone, you know. And this is the first time that's ever happened. Like we're living in it. Like we are the first generation, if you think about it, to go through that. And I think it's just hard to balance that out, you know, because some people love fame for recognition. Like on a professional level, my job requires I do a lot of public speaking, for example, and I've traveled to over 20 states. So the reason that I feel comfortable streaming and doing a YouTube channel is because like on a professional level, like I do public speaking. And it's like, I even had one time one person literally asked me for an autograph, which was weird. But the reason that I love public speaking is not for the sake of people saying, oh, wow, you do all of that. It's just like, I get to meet different people. I get to see people from different cultures, different parts of the world. Like next week, I'm traveling. I'm going to go to Washington, D.C. And no, I do not have time to go to game stores. I thought about it, but that's not going to happen. But it's like every time I travel, it's like, who do I get to sit down with? Who do I get to just do stuff with? You know, like get to know, learn about their culture. Oh, no. Yeah, I would totally be dead if I was playing the other difficulty. Oh, come on. See here, checking out the chat. It seems like YouTuber is a personality, not a person. And it's like, look, the fact of the matter is, like, it is going to happen, you know? Like, I'm not going to say that it's like, you work on a video, you're acting, you know? Like, put it this way. If I'm doing a video of my top 5 favorite PS2 games, but I had a bad day at work, I'm not going to start the video going, oh, this is horrible. Like, I just had the best day, the worst day, but top 5. It's like, you're going to be like, hey, everybody, what's up? You know, today we're going to talk about this. It's like, you're always acting. You're always doing that in real life. You know, think about how many times somebody asks you, hey, how are you doing? Maybe you're actually not doing great, but you say, I'm doing great. How are you? So it's like almost all of us are personalities. The problem is before, you can make money off of that. And now you can. And that's the scary part. That's the thing that people need to balance. Like, I want to be as transparent as possible, you know, with the channel. Like, this week, I got my second ever YouTube check, something that I never thought I would get. It's not thousands of dollars, but the fact of the matter is I am getting money from the channel. But it's like I'm getting money from doing stuff that I legitimately love doing. I'm not messing with the algorithm. I'm not obsessing over, you know, this is the game that's coming out this week. Like, hey, Luigi's Mansion is coming out this week. Guess what I freaking have right here, right now? Luigi's Mansion 3. If I wanted to work with the algorithm, would I be playing Ninja Gaiden 3? But I'd rather have a poll go up, which it did happen, and you voted for this game, and here we are. It's like if you only focus on money, like you're gonna be miserable in life, and that's just not fun for anybody. It seems a lot of YouTubers are personalities, not people. I don't want fame. I want games to do the talking. That's why I'm never in the picture. I love cats, so I just put them in sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously, if you go to my Instagram, for example, I am there as the person, but obviously, you know, one of the goals is to check out the YouTube videos. And it's like, hey, if maybe you like this picture of me and talking about this, guess what? I actually do have a video, right, where I discuss that. And I have the mental health podcast and things like that. But it's like, even then, you know, you want that to be as real as possible. Like on my Instagram account, I made a post yesterday about ice cream, and I hope the picture turned out pretty good and everything, but it's like, I actually wanted to friggin' eat that ice cream. So I thought, hey, maybe somebody else hasn't tried that flavor, and here I am talking about it. It's not like, oh, I need to do this, you know? Oh, I hit Y. Crap. Okay, got another scarab. Uh-oh. And I think the problem is that you can tell when people change, or you can tell when people are doing things for money on social media, because their posts will dramatically change. So that's why, like, I'm not somebody that, like, my Facebook account, my personal Facebook account, I don't really post a lot unless I'm traveling or something. Just because it's like, even though technically a lot of my life is public, because like I'm on all social media, it's like I like my privacy. You know, not everything about your life has to be friggin' online, and people think that nowadays, and that's kind of sad. But to me, it's like, hey, if it's something's like super personal, why do I want to share that? You know, I'll share the stuff that other people may find interesting, like the New York trip. You know, my wife and I shared all the food we ate, and now we have a lot of friends going like, hey, when we go to New York, can you help us figure out places to eat? It's like, awesome, yeah. That's why we shared it. It's not for the popularity. It's like hoping that if somebody else goes to New York, then you know, like here's some ideas. Like another good example is some people take every sponsorship opportunity or free product they can. Nicole knows that I've been reached out multiple times by X company to cover a product. Like they're willing to send it and everything. I'm like, no. Because it's a product that it's super illegal. Like they're selling it because it's coming from China. I'm like, I don't care if you send it. I'm not going to review it. And they've sent me like 5 emails. And it's like, cool, great, free product. I don't care. If it's something I genuinely believe in, then awesome. You know, by all means, you know, send it and I'll review it. But it's something that I have to actually care about. Like, you know, a lot of people get free codes for games and things like that. Like, for me, I've only requested codes from companies that I'm like, okay, this is actually tied to the channel and something that I would actually like to play. Not just say, hey, I got me a free copy. Hey, check it out, man. It's like, no. And if that makes somebody happy, ultimately, that's cool. But, like, I'm all about being me. And to me, that's not... If I ever do that, that's like, I hope somebody calls me out and says like, Juan, you really lost your way. Like, you're no longer the person I knew. Because it's just not what I'm into. And I think this type of stuff is super important now, because it's like, and you and I have talked about this, Max, somewhat. It's like, when you talk about kids growing up now, they're so obsessed with becoming YouTube personalities. Like, that's their career choice now. And you forget that for every Tom Cruise, you know, in the big screen, you have hundreds of actors that were starving and that never made it. You know, think about how many YouTube channels there are covering the same thing. But you'll be lucky if 20 of them actually make any money off of those videos. And by money, it's like not $10, you know? And it's like, if you're fine with that, then cool. But if you're doing this thinking that, oh, I'm just going to make all the money from this, this is going to be my job, it's like, good luck. I mean, there's ways. There are channels that I've seen that quickly rise up, but it's at the expense of, you can tell they're doing a channel for the algorithm, you know? And eventually you got to become miserable. I mean, that can't be fun. Because you're not being you. You're being what somebody else wants you to be. And welcome back, Kane. We're just talking about YouTube. We're talking about being real. Feels like this is the natural conversation that always comes up. And if somebody's checking out the archive, this is a deep conversation. Too deep while playing Ninja Gaiden, right? But even though I'm having fun with this game, it's really not the topic. Like, I would prefer to play a side-scrolling beat-em-up to a game like this. I get why people like it, but I like the fact that I'm at least playing them, you know. I don't want to be the gamer that says he doesn't like something, but not really, you know, he hasn't really played it. Not doing great. No. This conversation cuts you deep, kind of like Ryu does, writes Mr. Dark Linux. Yeah. I mean, like, for example, what I like about your channel is, like, your channel is conversations about topics and all that. And, you know, even though it is about gaming, you include tech. And that's what I like, you know. It's because I feel like if you're only covering news, it's really hard to tell who you are, you know. Because when your job as a channel is just to react, it's like, it's hard to tell what you're really passionate about, I feel. Whereas if you have these conversations about these topics and then you see like, oh, he covered this at the beginning of the month, this at the end. So I guess he's kind of like doing this, but it's like, it's topics you chose, not just, well, this is the thing this week, you know? Okay. Here. Like a good example, and I brought this up earlier. Do you think Ninja Gaiden 3 is the game that's going to get hundreds of views, like as in a stream? But if you only focus on that stuff, eventually you got to become miserable, man. Like, as a gamer, as I've gotten older, I think I just appreciate failing. I appreciate a lot more just like experiencing games. Like, even if it's a game I don't like, it's like I was able to play it. I'm having fun checking it out. I can talk about it with somebody that's really passionate about it. Like, going back to Silent Hill, I love playing the game. So that's not a case of something that I didn't like. But I was a casual person going into that, right? Well, one of my friends, he's like super deep into it. Okay, there we go. So when we were doing the review, and you can see it on the video version, he was legitimately blowing my mind with some of the stuff. It's like that I completely never thought twice about. And I'm like, that's what I freaking love, you know? Oh, chump. No! Why? Why? This is so stupid. And yes, I should have just killed him with the bow and arrow, which I'm going to do now. By the way, it's so sad that you go to the Wii U shop and they haven't even updated the game deals. It feels like it's always the same 5 games. Man, you talk about Prince of Persia. You know, that's totally a game that I would be in the mood for to play eventually. I know there was like a trilogy pack on the PS3. Something I am eventually thinking of doing in the channel, for those that are interested, my wife and I do have a P.O. box. which we totally have never used, but we have it. And it's like if somebody would like me to cover a game, and would like to send it or something for me to react to, it's like, hey, awesome. Because once again, it's about the community stuff. Like, I love legitimately watching other videos of people doing that stuff just because it's like you get to see that reaction. And you're like, it freaking means something to you. Like, I have had a box sent to me when I had a wrestling channel, a wrestling podcast channel. Somebody sent me a box of like a bunch of action figures, a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, man, like somebody put this together. Like somebody's enjoyed the stuff enough that they went like, man, I want to send this person something as a thank you. I became a legitimate friend with this person. Some of you have seen, like, somebody made, when the channel was still called Epic JC, somebody made an art piece. And, like, when I got that, I was freaking overwhelmed because he had sent me the art piece, like, a picture of it before it arrived. And I was like, oh, cool. But when I actually opened the box, like, man, I wanted to bawl my eyes out because it's like somebody freaking made this, you know, and it was so amazing that somebody took time to make that happen. I loved those games as a kid. I watched my brother play through most of them, but never beat or purchased them myself. I love Sands of Time, but I never played any of the other ones. Well, time to send some things. No, thank you so much, man. And seriously, if somebody does at some point, it doesn't have to be a game. Like, if somebody would like me to review something, like, the biggest challenge that I have as a channel is this. The videos that I enjoy the most are when I review a product or I travel. Those cost a lot of money. Like, the New York video, I think you can tell how much I enjoyed working on it, but I can't travel every freaking week, right? It's impossible. Like, that's why I did a video covering some of the stores here, covering one store here. Thing is, game stores in Puerto Rico don't necessarily talk about each other all that much, or like you to record in them. So, like, what I was able to get away with in New York would not happen here. In that store that I did, maybe. The store owner's a wrestling fan. He's super cool. So that's different. But the culture here is very different. You know, when you have a store, it's like, hey, hands off. Give me a second, people. I have no idea what to even do right now. That being said, seriously, if somebody does send something, please let me know, like, beforehand. Because once again, it's like we have the P.O. box, but do not check it. So it's like, unless somebody tells me, it could be months. It's not far off. It's like 5 minutes away from the house, but we did it because for some stuff that we had to register, you need to put an address, and we didn't want to put our home address, so that's why we got the P.O. box. Because otherwise, it's like my home address is public information. That's not cool. I totally just wasted that on that one enemy, but whatever. I'm sorry. I tell you I'm going to send you something, then forget about it. I will one day. Man, like, nobody's pressured to do anything like that. Like, that's why I love it when other people have that happen to their channels, you know? It's like Beat 'em Ups is a channel I do enjoy. I like what he's become. For a while, he was a little bit cringy, but even he's acknowledged that, which I appreciate. Right now, that. I probably haven't made all that much progress in this game, or at least as much as I thought I would, because it's been about an hour and 30 minutes. And I guarantee you, somebody that's actually decent at this game would be like, what? You played that long and only got this far? I mean, that is true, right? Right, that is true, because I needed a little bit of health. Did it glitch, or is it just me? Because he didn't move. Nothing came up on screen. Wow, this is cool.
You okay, Hayabusa?
Woo!
I'm in the dome. Where should I go?
I lost your coordinates in the last explosion. But the dome should have a monorail that links to the tower. Be careful.
But I'm looking forward to my upcoming videos. One video that I am still going to work on, but the idea was to have it come out last week, but work made it impossible, is games based on movies. I'm going to highlight 2 games. I was trying to cover a lot of games in one video. I realized it's just not sustainable. I'm like, damn, I don't have that much time to play 5 games in a week to cover and then do this and that. I'm going to lower it to like 2 games, and then I can do like a part 2 or part 3 later, but that way I can cover them a little bit better. But I think you're going to like it, Mr. Max, because it's 2 PS2 games. I'm going to be covering Terminator Dawn of Fate and Rocky. Looking forward to starting to play Knights of the Republic though, because I did play that game growing up, but it's obviously been many years since I last played it. And I remember being a big fan of the battle mechanics, of how that plays in the world, and the fact that it's going to look a lot better now. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm afraid, because I haven't beaten a game that long in years. Usually the games that I play last between 8 to 10 hours. Got it. Ooh. There you go. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Are the serving sizes as bad in Puerto Rico as they are in mainland America? Asks Kane. No. Because I've seen some of the usual stuff, like burgers. Generally speaking, they're average sized. You know, like just think about your traditional restaurant burger. We have a lot of fried food, and that can get a little outrageous, but it's like for the sake of being outrageous. Like, it's like Instagrammable food, as some people call it, right? Like, the entire purpose is like, it's ridiculous, so take a picture of it. I think the biggest difference is, like, we eat a lot of starch. Like, we are extremely starchy people here, which is why me being on keto was so weird in Puerto Rico, right? Because people are so used to, like, starches. No, like, that stuff doesn't exist in Puerto Rico at all. Like, when there was the McDonald's supersize for the Coke, we didn't have that in Puerto Rico. Like, we had supersize, but it was not the same size. Like, I remember one time I went to Connecticut, and I asked for the supersize, and the person looked at me like, are you serious? Because I was a kid. Because I'm thinking the supersize is just like extra large here in Puerto Rico. But supersize there was like XXL or triple XL. And then she showed me like, is it this one? I'm like, holy crap, what is that? What is that? It's insane just how big the food portions get. Took care of that. How long is this game? Can somebody check? I think the average speed time is below 10 hours, which would not be bad. Yeah, right? Like, for me, I used to be able to eat a lot more food. Like, when I traveled to New York, obviously I ate a lot there, but it's like it's vacation, you know, it's not what I would eat on a weekly basis. But generally speaking, I don't eat very large portions. Like, my breakfast is usually either 2 to 3 eggs and some Spam, like a slice of Spam. Sometimes it's 2 almond flour pancakes, 2 to 3, and then a slice of Spam or then fried egg. But it's like my pancakes are about this big, right? Like, more or less this large. Yeah, personally, I love podcasts. Like, that's why I love to work on one. That's why I love to do the mental health one. I think podcasts just give you a better chance to see the person. Like, it's very hard to be a personality in a podcast because usually it's an hour long, right? So, like, keeping a character for 1 hour long, eventually the real person comes out. And that's part of the reason that I want to do more stuff on Mixer and stuff like that, because it's like, hey, maybe one week I don't play anything and I literally do a live podcast with somebody, or just we pick a topic and there is no gameplay at all on that stream. Uh-oh. It's about 8 to 10 hours to beat. Okay, so it's not that bad, yeah. What? Jump towards the wall in front or behind you, then tap the... Okay. Like, that to me is the sweet spot. Like, I'm just going to spoil for next week's... actually, not even next week's. 2 weeks from now. One of the pickups... It's sad. I need to look through these games to figure it out. Okay, there we go. This is one game for sure. A series. I think I told you, Max, but Resistance. I bought all 3, so spoilers. I have the trilogy here. Because I would like to begin completing series. Like that's something I have never done ever in my life. Like play the sequels and actually beat them. So I like to slowly pick a couple of series, and it's like we do some casual streams. It's like, hey, I'm going to keep going. Next Thursday I'll do 30 minutes, but then the week after I'll do an hour, then 2 hours, and then it's like a casual thing that we can keep doing. Not for review, not for a video. Because I don't think it's healthy, like even though ironically enough, it's still streams, it's still content, right? But not everything can be a video. I'll be real, and that sometimes I do have a bad habit of that. It's like I'll be playing something, I get to turn on OBS, I should record something. It's like, oh, just play a damn game for once. That is something that will happen. If you have like a YouTube channel, and if it's about gaming, naturally anything you do, you're going to tie it into the channel. It's like, I think that's where streams are good, because it's like just play and talk to people. Ryan and I talked very briefly about doing a podcast, but I basically backed out. And podcasting's not for everybody. I mean, podcasting is really, really hard. Like in A Cast of the Past, I do the hosting, right? People think hosts just ask questions and all that. It's like, you're doing so much when hosting a podcast. It's like you're the person that cultivates the environment. Like you determine basically if people are having fun or not, when they're laughing, when they're off topic, when they go back on topic. Like that's the real job of a host, you know. It's like in a party, you know, the host of a party, it's like That's the person that determines when people eat, when people dance. Yeah, 8 to 10 hours is not bad. Yeah, see, like, that's the thing. That's why I want to choose some series that I know the time is more manageable. Because there's some stuff, like Yakuza could be a thing, eventually. Because I did beat Yakuza 6 this year, and I loved it. And I started playing Yakuza 0, but if I were to play that game again, I think I would restart it. Because it's been months. It's been like 6 months since I last touched it. But I love playing it. So that could be a thing, right? Where it's like, just let's pick it up and just play that, even if it takes an entire year. Like the streams that I enjoyed the most were when I would play a game full on stream, because then you have people coming back and it's like everybody's remembering what happened last time. And everybody's witnessing the story unfolding. Yeah, man, like, that's the thing. It's that whenever you're doing a podcast and the people are at different places, like right now, if we're a cast of the past, Keith is in Canada. And obviously, you know, there it starts snowing a lot. It becomes a lot more difficult. So pretty soon, there may be a scenario, and later with Ryan, who's in Boston, like, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now he's gonna take an extra hour to get home. I've not actually seen
That's
that.
the monorail station ahead.
And I have like 2 Yakuza games. Because I have 6 and I have 0. Oh, and I have 1. I have Kiwami still sealed. I got this at a clearance for $10, $11. Still sealed. That's why eventually I would like to tap Yakuza, especially because it's like all of them are being made available on the PS4, so I think that would be a cool thing.
Says the dome is still being
Man,
powered
that
by
would be
solar
awesome.
generator.
That would be awesome. I would love
Even
to
though
see
it's been
that.
abandoned for 2 years.
It's like, I like watching RPG streams. Like, I tend to like non-traditional. Like, I find most streams to be boring or obnoxious. So I like it when somebody's streaming an RPG or something like that, because it forces them to be a little bit more relaxed, you know? Oh, nice. Like, I forgot Yakuza started on PS2, but then many years later I saw the box art. I'm like, holy crap, I saw that box art all the time, but did not know about it. So I think I'm going to leave this here, and we can just talk for a little while longer. And I do like to check out the eShop, just so you can witness some of the amazing deals. But I don't think I'm going to be streaming more Ninja Gaiden, but I like the fact that I've dedicated some more time. So maybe I do stream it on Mixer or something like that. So if you haven't, do consider following the Mixer channel. I was going to do a Twitch. I just like the Mixer UI. I like the Mixer app. It's a lot more responsive, at least for me. I have an Android phone, and I do think it does a much better job. Go to the eShop. Yakuza 2. Man, I gotta buy a couple of games. Like, I have a few PS2 games that stopped working, like the first Time Splitters. I have the trilogy, but the first one, and thank you, Nicole, for linking, the first one stopped working for whatever reason, and that's something that I would like to repurchase just so I have that. I always like to go to this section because it makes me sad. Seriously, people, look at this. That being said, they do have the 2 games. Like, I'm not gonna spoil. Not gonna spoil. Oh, they do have SteamWorld Heist and SteamWorld Dig. Guacamelee. So that's not bad. But if you notice, Exile's End from Exceed. They added this recently. What is this? Twitch added ad revenue split for affiliates ever since then. What's that? This looks interesting. Not gonna buy it, but it looks interesting. Ice cream. Oh. I actually have Rogue Galaxy. I started playing it, but like every other game I dropped off. But I was loving it. The PS4 version is a little glitched, and people have complained about that. Graphically, there's a lot of stuff that ends up looking a little weird. But I do own that version. Okay, that's cool. I mean, anything that helps the people get more revenue. It's like, look. Okay, Nicole says she thinks they added that to Mixer as well. Queen's Garden, Word Logic. Man, these are all the games on sale, people. This is amazing. Village can get a portion of ad revenue now. I mean, that's good. That's good. I think I have a couple of demos. Okay, there we go. That way you can actually see. How do I control this if it's actually let me? I have a Sonic Lost World demo. Nano Assault Neo. This game right here, I downloaded the demo. Is something that I super like because it's a lot like Super Stardust HD, but it does not have a physical copy, and that's a shame. That's a shame. But as always, like before we conclude, I do like to just showcase the game collection a little more, just in case there's something that you would like me to cover down the line at some point, something that you may be curious about. Let me just make sure there's a little bit of music running in the background. So, same with Psychonauts on PS4, weird graphics. Yeah, it's like the emulation is a little weird. I have seen that. Let me grab this so it's easier to talk about all this. Also, I need to do this. To connect to my phone app. But I gotta figure out what the hell we're gonna do when we eventually move. Because I don't like the layout. I mean, look at this right now. So, like, I don't like the fact that we have, like, PS4 games that are like this. Give me a second. That's gonna be back. It's gonna be back. There we go. Okay. Now it's focused on the back. Check that out. So, yeah, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That is gonna be happening. Do a Pornhub review. That's gonna be for the Patreon, man. No, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing that next Wednesday. The lighting is off in the animation from PS2 to PS4. Oh, you mean here? Yeah, because it's like, it's actually not super obvious, but like these games are popping out and these games are in. So as you can see, like that's laying there. I have a light source here. I have a light source over there. Initially, this was very different. I was contemplating moving the Wii U games and all that stuff down here. Thing is, like, you may notice some of the videos that I do them standing up, and if I do them standing up, then I'm next to those. So like that's why I sometimes change that. And then I have my demo discs back there, and now that I can actually stream PS2 at 720p, I don't know if you guys would have fun. Me doing streams where we're literally checking out those jam packs. You know, those jam packs have game trailers, demos, a bunch of stuff. So I do want to go back to doing those reviews because it's like I love checking out the jam packs because it's like going back in time, really. So I do enjoy that. Aside from that, let me show you, because it's like I don't cover any PS4 games anymore. I don't remember. I covered Medieval, but it's like I'm gonna have to move the. Let me turn off the chat here. Second. There we go. 720p. Juan, if a raccoon put yourself in a defense position, what would you do? Cry furiously until I passed out, really. That's the only logical answer, man. But some of the PS4 games that I at some point want to actually play is I would like to tackle Bloodborne. I had a lot of fun working on Bloodborne. It's over here. Check it out. It's back there. Bloodborne's one. Dragon's Crown Pro is a really good game. The only reason that I stopped playing it is because in order to play it online, you have to get to a specific point. And that gets a little annoying because it's like, I hate games that limit you in terms of like, oh, you got to get to a certain point before you get there, right? Like, that's just not fun for me. And then last, let me show you one more game. I do eventually want to do something with the Sega Genesis Classics. I don't know if it's going to be stream or if it's going to be a video. Just because, as I mentioned before, I'm not a Sega guy. I never grew up playing. I played very little Sega stuff, so I feel like that would be an interesting video, like the perspective of a Nintendo Sony person experiencing these Sega games. I do think that would be very cool. Detroit Become Human would be cool. That would actually be cool. Like, we barely played that. I think, did we play that on stream ever, Detroit? I think that was the only time we played it. Yeah, like, we played it twice and literally dropped off. So those, like, the decision-making, story-driven games, I think would be cool for streams. Oscar's Wrath, which I've talked about before, even though there's action, that is basically a story cutscene game. So that could be a thing. Like, that could be a thing on Mixer even, you know. I think those are the type of games. It's like, if I put it here, people may go like, what the hell? It's like a bunch of Wii U games. And then that is true. That is true. I mean, I love me that. In terms of PS3, most of the games that I want to play are here. So I'm not going to talk about that. But something from this part of the collection that I would maybe like to cover at some point is that my wife is a big fan of the Assassin's Creed games. And I feel like I should give them a shot. I'm not into open world games, and I think it would be cool to check those out. You know, plus another benefit of Mixer is that the chat delay is a lot better than on YouTube. It is massively better. Like, my wife and I have had 0.5 second delay. So as you're mentioning, Max, because the chat would help with choices. If there's like an 8-second delay, it can get a little awkward, right? But if you have almost no delay, then it becomes a lot easier to do stuff like that. So I'll address that for sure. Like, I think once I beat Knights of the Old Republic, I will choose some stuff. 3D Dot Game Heroes. Did you see that here? Or yeah, because that's actually here. It's not mine though. It's from a friend of mine, Alex Nation. He's actually going to be playing games for 24 hours tomorrow, people, as part of Extra Life. So if you want to make a donation to his Extra Life campaign, all of that goes for the kids. You can definitely do that. He lent this to me, so at some point I do got to do something with it. I did start playing it because I always wanted to check it out. It's an awesome game. And then another game I have to do something with is Folklore. I think I showed this in the previous stream. Alex is Sunday? Okay, Alex is Sunday. But they are already doing a bunch of streams over there if you want to check that out. But I think Folklore is like the definition of a hidden gem. If I made a game, would you play it? I mean, if it was a good game. If not, I would tell you I played it. I sent you a picture of 3D Dot Heroes. Right, yeah, you had sent me that, but I'm like, wait, did he see this copy? Because I'm like, damn. Oh, right, I have a couple of games to see. Like, I gotta fix all this stuff up, but something, and we'll conclude with this. When I feel like Folklore would be a recorded video. Some games don't, like, in a short amount of time, I feel like they don't give you a good idea of what the game actually is. But one video I do want to do before we eventually move here is a game room tour. We don't have the fanciest game room, but I feel like it would be nice before we move to be able to showcase where we actually are. So that's going to be something that's going to be happening. Alex, the type of guy to elbow drop the thief that steals a grandmother's purse. I'll buy 10 copies, man. Just no DLC. But thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed the stream. Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge is a very frustrating game, but right, I forgot about that. I've sent you a lot of pictures, man. Like I was telling you, and like if the person's here, shout out. You know, in the Wii U video that I've done, somebody followed me from Puerto Rico on my Facebook page. Turns out the person lives 5 minutes away from me. This freaking what the hell are the odds, right? But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Do not forget, people, if you want to hang out with me next week, you can follow me on Mixer. We are going to be playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic from the very beginning. It's going to be about a 2-hour stream. After that, there could be streams that are a lot longer. Like I'll schedule like a Sunday morning, maybe even one time. It's like just like hours and hours of just like dedicating to that game, because I do want to end it before the end of the year. We are going to be reviewing this game on a Cast of the Past. So Kane, everybody else, if you haven't, do consider checking out the podcast. And remember that next week, the Wii U game hunting video is going to be coming out. And if you haven't, do consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. I made a promise that when we do reach 3,000 subscribers, I will be doing an extensive Wii U game stream in benefit of Extra Life. So I don't want $1 to go to me. I want all of that money that we can raise to go to the San Jorge Children's Foundation of Puerto Rico. So up until next time, take care. Have yourself an awesome night and an awesome weekend. Take care, everybody.